Filing an insurance claim can seem like a pretty scary thing, but don't worry, that's what we're here for as your local farmers insurance agency. My name is Cesar Pineda, and I am the owner of the Farmers Insurance Cesar Pineda Agency located in Norwalk, Connecticut. Here's what you should know about what to expect when you have a car accident. There are a few factors you have to consider after having a car accident. First of all, and the most important of all, is you. Are you okay? Do you feel any pain? Do you need medical assistance? If you are able to, call help. Now, step 2 is probably the most important. Call the police and report the incident. They will advise you of their expected ETA to arrive to the scene and will suggest making sure you are in a safe place and not in any harm's way. Then the police officer will interview both parties to find out what happened. If the police officer deems one party to be at fault, it is likely that that person will get a written infraction. This will determine whether or not the person is responsible for your damages or if you're responsible for theirs. The police officer will give you a ticket number to later obtain a police report. And at this point, you will either drive away from the scene or a tow truck will come and get your non-running car and take it to the impound or near shop or whatever the case is. Now, depending on the city, state, and jurisdiction, the police report may take a few days to be ready. So, by this point, you may have an idea of whether it will be on the other person or whether it will be on your insurance to pay for the damages. This would be the point that you would call us, your local insurance agency, to report the accident. Side note, if you don't have a local insurance agency and you call the 1-800 number to report the accident, they will file a claim, whether that was your intention or not. So definitely try to have a local insurance agency who could advise you. Assuming it was the other person's fault, it is their insurance who will be paying for everything, and it will leave no trace on your record. So once you have the police report, there are 2 possible ways of moving forward. Scenario A, it was the other person at fault, and they will pay for everything, and I mean everything for you. This can include medical bills incurred because of the incident, repair bills for your car, and rental costs for you to drive a different car while yours is being worked on. If this is the case, then the best and easiest way, 100%, is to call the carrier listed on the police report under the other party's name, give them your name and the name of their client, if possible their policy number, and the party at fault will make sure that they pay for everything. That is usually how it goes. That is basically it. They will guide you on where to take your vehicle and where do you get your temporary rental and work with you to get you up and running as soon as possible. Remember, it's in our best interest for everything to be resolved as quickly as possible. Now, we get this one all the time. If I'm paying your company, then why aren't I filing a claim through my policy? Well, the simple answer is because it's better for you. You can absolutely file a claim through your own insurance, even if it was the other person's fault, but that can mean being responsible for deductibles, having to wait long periods of time for the subrogation process to take effect, and having a claim on your record potentially, even if it's fault-free and all. Now, this is not to say that your rates will automatically go up. Absolutely not. But you know what is better than having a fault-free claim on your record? Not having a claim at all in your record. Now, let's move on to scenario B, you're at fault. Well, that changes things quite a bit, doesn't it? Well, if you're basically on the other side of things, we will wait for the other party to file the claim under your insurance. And that's how we will proceed going forward. If your car is damaged as well, you also have to call and file a separate claim on your own for your damages if you have that applicable coverage. Then after that, the process is very similar. You will talk to an adjuster, they will guide you through the process. If the other person is filing a claim against you and they're stating something that isn't true, you will want to give your side of the story to your company's adjuster. That is the best thing to do because that way you avoid any miscommunications. If you miss calls, if you don't get back to them, then they're gonna have to take the other person's word for it. So definitely work with your adjuster always. So this was a very simplified version of how to file an insurance claim for your car insurance. If you have any questions and would like to discuss anything insurance related, we are very excited to help. If you want to call us, you could reach us at 203-803-2153, or better yet, come by our office. We're located at 8 North Main Street in Norwalk, Connecticut, right in the middle of Sono. Until your next insurance tip of the week, I am Cesar. Bye-bye.